Hello. Welcome back to Snugglewood, young Dreamlynx. My name is Arin. Snuggle down into your coziest quilt and let tonight's calming tale and soothing sounds relieve you of any worries and guide you towards a deep, restful night's sleep under these beautiful stars above. And so our story begins in a place called Kindheart Meadows and the sleepy giant tale of Blossom Bridge. From the moment you step into Kindheart Meadows, the world slows, unveiling a tranquil sanctuary that feels as timeless as a lullaby. Golden sunbeams warm the emerald grass that stretches beyond sight, speckled with a kaleidoscope of wildflowers swing gently in harmony with the wind. Lavender and chamomile intermingle with the scent of dew-kissed petals, creating aromas so tender they seem to wrap around you, coaxing your breath into a soothing rhythm. The soft hum of distant streams merges with the echoing whispers of rustling leaves, creating a symphony of serene, natural melodies. Within this vivid canvas lies Blossom Bridge, an enchanting wonder that seems conjured from a dream. Its arches, formed entirely of flowering vines, stretch out in elegant, curving waves above a clear brook, murmuring lazily beneath. Clusters of blooms unfurl in delicate clusters along its structure. Roses, wisteria and jasmine, all seamless in their vivid beauty, creating a living tapestry of light pinks, bold purples, creamy whites and vibrant oranges. Each petal catches the sunlight, sending glimmers cascading into the waters below, like soft, flickering starlight. Approaching the base of the bridge, the grass beneath your feet grows plush and soft, as if deliberately laid to cushion your every step. The brook's surface glimmers, crystalline and still, apart from the occasional ripple caused by tiny silver fish darting just below. The bridge does not merely invite, but seems to embrace all who approach it, extending a silent promise of peace and wonder as you tread onto its blossoming expanse. The moment your foot grazes the first step of the bridge, the scent intensifies, a sweet blend of mingling florals with a round, earthy depth. Soft breezes cradle you, dancing between the endless vines, their gentle caress cool yet comforting, like a childhood memory of safety. The quiet soundscape changes slightly. Underneath the babbling brook, you begin to hear light, melodic tones carried by the wind, as if the bridge sings a lullaby. The vines, alive with flowers of every shape, spiral into intricate patterns, each twist revealing new pockets of blossoms. Butterflies, adorned in colours so vibrant they appear unreal, drift lazily from petal to petal, their wings barely disturbing the still perfection of the air. Hummingbirds hover near clusters of trumpet-shaped blooms, their movement quick yet hypnotic, a living reminder of nature's delicate balance. Above, sunlight dapples through the soft canopy of vines, its warm beams casting golden mosaics on the bridge below. Every step deeper into this floral haven feels as though you are being cocooned by nature. On the midpoint of Blossom Bridge, the world transforms into something even more magical. The air thickens with nature's stillness, as if sound had paused out of reverence for the beauty surrounding you. Looking outward, you find yourself perfectly perched between reality and wonder. The meadow on the far side reveals itself in layers of colour and light. Hues of goldenrod, lilac and sapphire blue pepper the rolling expanse of grass, while tall, swaying cattails form a perimeter around the meadow like towers of serenity. Glistening white dragonflies hover in tandem among the reeds. Flashes of shimmering pearl gliding effortlessly in their serene patterns. A grove of silvery birch trees crowns the meadow, their slender trunks reflecting unforgettable beams of sunlight, like distant stars brought to the forest floor. Beneath their canopy lies a haven of shadow and light, where moss blankets the soil in verdant softness. Within this grove, delicate mushrooms bloom in intricate shapes, their pastel colours blurring gently between shades of blush, periwinkle and honey. The breeze whispers its secrets, coaxing the branches above to sway gently, their leaves joining in a chorus of soft rustling. Far beyond the meadow, the sky mirrors the soothing energy of the surroundings. Soft pinkish hues blend seamlessly into baby blue, streaked with feathery clouds that move as slowly as a dream. Highlights of amber light illuminate the edges of the heavens, as if the dusk leans into you, reminding your mind of the solace that comes with infinite time. Returning your focus to the bridge, you notice the vines have begun to blossom in subtle waves, as though awakening to your presence. Each vine flexes and shifts, revealing new blooms, creating a living transformation that feels deeply intimate. Scattered throughout the flowers are dew droplets, glinting like tiny crystals, each reflecting the bridge's vibrant colours back at you. The entire structure seems alive, breathing, its rhythm perfectly in sync with your own deepening sense of calm. Crossing now to the farthest section of the bridge, you approach the other side, where the meadow stretches out in invitation. The path onward grows more radiant with every step, the colours deepening to a richer glow as though highlighting your arrival. You are met by a field of lupines, their tall, spire-like blooms swaying just enough to create mesmerising waves of motion. A dance that extends indefinitely into the horizon. Continuing onward, you come across a brook that flows gently through this thriving meadow, a sibling to the one beneath Blossom Bridge. Its waters carry a memorable murmur, clear yet enigmatic, the kind of flowing sound that lulls thoughts of peace. Smooth stones line the edges, their dusky slate hues forming a perfect contrast to the floral symphony surrounding them. You dip your hands into the cool stream. The water's purity feels so soft against your skin, refreshing but smooth, like the first sip of cool air on a summer morning. Further still, At the heart of the meadow stands a structure unexpected, yet entirely harmonic with its surroundings. A quiet pavilion formed of flowering canopies and twisted willow branches. Here, plush moss carpets the floor in soft layers, forming a space for reflection and respite. The scent of honeysuckle lingers here most sweetly, its delicate honeyed aroma accentuated by orange blossoms that have scattered themselves across the ground like a dreamscape. Above, tiny birds with stunning wings dart among the flowered roof, their soft calls intricate, yet never disturbing. Their presence feels like that of companions guiding travellers to stillness through storytelling whispers of the natural world. Your time in Kindheart Meadows, guided by Blossom Bridge, feels sculpted to soothe even the most restless mind. Every whisper of wind, every vibrant bloom, every subtle sound urges you to surrender to the beauty surrounding you. It is a world deeply alive, yet unhurried. A sanctuary not only for the senses, but for the deepest, most comforting corners of the spirit. You feel covered by something sacred, as if every moment were a melody crafted just for you. To those who travel further into the heart of Kindheart Meadows, the land unfolds its secrets slowly, like an ancient story written in colours and textures. Beyond the quiet pavilion, the meadow hints at paths concealed by nature's artistry. A trail forms, winding through clusters of tall, whispering grasses. Each blade sways gently, responding to the slightest brush of air, creating a serene rustling that accompanies your steps like a gentle rhythm. Tiny fireflies begin to appear, their gold light flickering in and out of view, their patterns as unpredictable as scattered stardust. The trail meanders into a grove of ancient oaks. Here, the scent of earth deepens, carrying with it the grounding aroma of moss and the sweetness of blooming jasmine. Around the base of the trees, delicate clusters of wild violets grow in shaded recesses, their energetic purple petals glowing under the dappled sunlight that filters through the canopy above. Sitting within this grove is a circular pool of water, perfectly still and so clear it resembles a mirror. The pool reflects not only the trees and sky above, but also the world within it, a softer, dreamlike version of reality. Near its edge, clusters of plants and water lilies thrive, their graceful forms drifting on the surface. The lilies' pristine white blossoms open gently as you watch them, almost like a quiet acknowledgement of your presence. The air here carries an unexplainable stillness, as if the very essence of peace had chosen this place as home. Continuing along the path, the trail starts to descend gently. You notice the sound of running water growing stronger, a soft gurgling that promises the presence of another brook. This one is wider and curves gracefully around stacks of smooth stones that glitter reverently as sunlight polishes their surfaces. The brook winds against the landscape, carving lazy bends that seem to beckon exploration. Pausing here, you notice that smaller streams branch out from the brook, each one creating its own harmony of chimes as water meets rock. Nearby, frogs rest along the edges, their deep green forms blending into the environment as they emit low, contented croaks. Soon, the brook leads you to a sunlit clearing, encircled by wildflowers unlike any you've seen before. They seem to glow warmly with their own inner light, as though the essence of moonlight had been captured within their petals. Shades of silver, frost, and pale lavender give them a mystical appearance, while their fragrance floats through the clearing, delicate yet mesmerizing. Here the air feels cooler, crisper, as if time slows to allow you to bask in the serenity of the moment. Within this enchanted space lies a simple wooden bench that blends seamlessly into its environment. It appears carved from the very trees surrounding it, and is adorned with natural carvings of vines, leaves, and flowers. The bench sits in a perfect spot, offering a view of the entire scene as though it were a painting brought to life. Seating yourself here, you feel an overwhelming sense of tranquility as the sights and sounds of this haven gently weave themselves into a comforting lull. The path continues, gently sloping upward now as it winds toward a small hill crowned with yet another surprise. From a distance, you catch glimpses of a structure gleaming softly in the sunlight. Approaching closer, it becomes clear that this is no ordinary structure, but a crystal dome nestled perfectly into the hillside. Shards of sunlight refract off its surfaces, creating rainbows that dance lazily on the nearby grasses. The dome's design is intricate, yet effortless, its crystal panels twisting together in spiraling patterns like the petals of a delicate flower. Inside the dome, the air feels warmer, and the blissful energy fills the space. At its center is a solitary tree, one that appears ancient, yet vibrantly alive. Its leaves move with an opalescent sheen, as though they hold an entire spectrum of light within their delicate forms. The tree's branches twist upwards and outwards, bearing fruit that glows in muted tones of golden amber and blush pink. Surrounding its base is a pool of shallow water that reflects the tree's beauty perfectly and offers its own crystalline glow, casting subtle ripples of light onto the dome's ceiling. Within the dome you feel grounded and weightless, as if time has momentarily released its hold. A soft melody seems to play in the background, though you can't quite place its source. It's as though the tree, the pool, and the dome are harmonizing in a song meant only for wanderers who find their way there. You pause here for some time, soaking in the balance and peace of this space. The world outside seems distant, its worries a mere echo, fading into nothingness. When you finally leave the dome, the path directs you further up the hill, offering expanding views of the meadow below. Reaching the summit, your gaze stretches across the entire landscape of Kindheart Meadows. You can see Blossom Bridge in the distance, its floral canopy glowing warmly in the fading sunlight. The brook that led you here sparkles like a silver ribbon, winding through the lush greenery of the meadow. Beyond that, small patches of lavender fields appear, their blooms swaying in the gentle breeze, painting the landscape with strokes of violet. The sky above is now shifting colours, from the soft pastels of twilight to deeper hues of amber and cerulean. The first stars start to appear affectionately, tiny punctuations of light in the huge eternity above. Descending the hill, you notice how the landscape begins to change once more, as if every turn in the path reveals a new story waiting to be discovered. The evening air carries a different kind of stillness, one filled with the soft hum of insects and the whisper of leaves brushing against one another. Fireflies appear again, their lights blinking in rhythmic harmony. Along the path, lantern-like flowers bloom, their petals emitting a subtle glow that illuminates your way. Each step feels lighter, every sound softer, the world easing into a gentle slumber. At last, you find yourself back at the edge of the meadow, where Blossom Bridge rests in quiet splendour. Its vibrant vines now seem to appear spectacularly under the light of the stars. The dew on its blossoms catches the moonlight, casting tiny prisms that dance with a tranquil glow. Crossing it once more, the steady rhythm of the brook below accompanies you, its murmur weaving seamlessly with the gentle rustle of the vines. The journey through Kindheart Meadows, from the magical dawn to the tranquil clearing, feels like a dream made tangible, a fleeting yet unforgettable retreat from the confines of time and thought. Each step across the glowing bridge feels like an invitation to carry this calm with you, a reminder that such beauty and peace exist and can always be found with an open heart. As you reach the other side, a hush settles around you, as though the meadow bids you farewell with one final song. The world of Blossom Bridge and Kindheart Meadows fades softly behind you, but its serenity lingers, cradling your spirit in timeless comfort. As you reflect upon your journey through Kindheart Meadows, you realize that this enchanting place holds more than just beauty and tranquility. It is a reminder of the importance of slowing down, taking in the small moments, and finding peace within ourselves. With a deep breath, you close your eyes and carry the essence of Kindheart Meadows within you. Its gentle whispers, vibrant colours, and quiet magic linger in your mind like a fading melody. As your body grows heavier and your thoughts grow softer, the meadow becomes part of your dreams, a sanctuary you can always return to, safe, calm, and at ease. You drift into a peaceful slumber, cradled by the tranquility you discovered along the path.